Welcome back to our channel. It's Brielle and Seth, and we're here. We're ready and willing and able.
All right. Today we're here to review 2 Chainz T.R.U. I guess that's the name of the group. 2 Chainz and T.R.U. Their new album, No Face, No Case.
I like that name.
It's a cool name.
That's as far as it gets.
All right, let's get right into it. We're gonna be reviewing this album. I'm sure everybody knows who 2 Chainz is. You probably don't know who these other people are because I didn't know who these other people are. And honestly, after listening to it, I'm not really enthused about learning who they are.
Well, maybe you gotta listen to an individual project.
This is painful enough. We're going to be reviewing this album using 5 different criteria. First criteria is going to be lyrics. Second is going to be production and instrumental. Third is going to be vocals. Fourth is going to be rhythm and flow. And fifth is replay value.
Why are you using that very light voice?
I didn't know. I was using a different voice.
Yeah.
Okay. For
like
the lyrics.
To be sexy or something.
For the What'd you give it for the lyrics, yo? What the fuck, yo?
For the lyrics, I gave it a 6. I like 2 Chainz. Let me just, we're going to start with positivity because that's what I'm about. I like 2 Chainz. I will say that I can't say if I like or dislike any of these artists because I don't know them. But based off of the couple of songs that were on here, I just felt like it was carbon copies of just like voices and word patterns and flows that I already know. So I can't really say if I like the artist or not because I never I never exposed myself to them. With that being said, I gave the lyrics a 6. I just feel like I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, for the lyrics, I gave it a 6 also. I don't think there was really much going on in this album. Same old shit. Violence, bitches, money. That's it. There was an attempt at an Afrobeat song on here, which I didn't like at all. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
If Ed Sheeran was on it, you would have liked.
No, the fuck I would not. I gave the lyrics a 6. It sucked as far as content. Wasn't really anything going on there. What'd you give for production?
Production, that was the better part of it. I gave it an 8. What's so funny?
It was.
Yeah, it was. Because the beats, I just felt like when I heard certain beats on there, I heard certain artists, and I was like, this is just, like, you know what I mean?
They were like, it was literally like, they would throw a beat on, and then they would like basically, like, I don't know, 2 Chainz, who was telling these people to do this, but it would throw a beat on, and then like, it's be like, yo, rap like Thug on this joint. Use that Thug flow on this joint. Yo, use the Gunna flow on this joint. Yo, sound like Future on this one. Nigga even had his ad-libs and everything on one of them songs. On Brick on My Face. He's really on the hook. Yeah. Like the Future ad-lib. So yeah, you can finish going. I'm sorry.
I just felt like well, I mean, so as far as what you were saying, that sound, that's just pretty much like niggas just, not niggas, Kings. They, it's the new, not the new sound, but the Atlanta sound was now Future. So that's just what it is, or Young Thug. Like, it's like either kind of those two, or kind of like what it is for as far as like Atlanta music. So I'm not surprised of the influence, but this was just straight. Like, come on.
It's like straight carbon copies. But for production, I gave it a 9. I really liked a lot of these beats on here. And honestly, if this was like maybe a 2 Chainz album, but then he really got like some of the people who they were trying to sound like featured on the song instead of on every song. Like, it seemed like this was a very, very low budget album. They basically got 2 Chainz to feature on most of the songs, but then at the same time, other than that, it was like no other features on here. When a lot of these songs, well, they had Emmy Yellow Chopper on one, but I'm sure his feature price isn't that high. No offense to him, but he's a new artist, and he's popping a little, but not to the point like where I feel like on some of these songs they could have got like Young Thug on there. The beats were really good. They were like, it seemed like it was tailored to either Young Thug, Gunna, or Future. A lot of these songs is just somebody on, I don't know who these people are, but like on the songs they're sounding a lot like them, and it's getting to the point where I don't even want to learn about them because they don't seem to have any originality or any they don't seem like their own person, so I don't really care for learning about them, but they kind of sound a lot like other artists. And I know you said that's the sound of Atlanta now, like Future
but still.
And Thug, like but at the same time, I mean, there's always been like a sound of like a area and everything, but it always wasn't this similar. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the day when Ludacris, Lil Jon, they was all popping in Atlanta. You didn't hear a million people trying to sound like Lil Jon, a million people trying to sound like Ludacris, a million people trying to sound like T.R.U, Jeezy, like Gucci. Now it seems so oversaturated. Like, I don't know. Like, nah. This ain't it, 2 Chainz. You gotta try again, bro. What'd you give it for vocals?
For vocals, I gave it a 5. I think this is the lowest score I ever gave vocals. Usually I give it. Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, was it vocals? What vocals was it?
Yeah.
Oh my
vocals is bad. That was a very low part of the song.
Did I say I like 2 Chainz already? I'm gonna just.
Yeah. We love 2 Chainz.
Because this is like breaking. I'm really supposed to be positive. Like, I'm not. I don't want to.
But you gotta call it how you see it, though.
Especially
Black
people.
But we gotta call it how we see it, though.
I just felt like it could have been better.
Yeah.
Across the board, as far as every component, every category.
Right.
Well, the production was fine. I gave it an 8. But I just feel like, yeah. In every other aspect, it could have been better. I literally feel like.
Remember the song "Reliable"? Your life ain't more reliable than mine.
Don't make sense. How could somebody's life be more reliable? You have no control over your life. I mean, you do, but you don't. Like, you can get hit by a car, and so that means that my life is not reliable,
right?
Because somebody hit me,
right?
Like, it just don't make sense, and it was a waste of a song. It was like that song was a good beat.
I think Quavo was on there.
Quavo did a good job, but that hook was trash.
Right.
It fucked it up.
For the vocals, I give it a 5 also. Same reasons. It sounded like, tried to sound like other people, and they didn't quite get there. It seemed like they were intentionally trying to sound like them, and it just didn't sound as good as the song. So, as a real person, so I get it a 5. For Rhythm and Flow, what'd you give it?
For Rhythm and Flow, I think I gave it I'm sorry. I gave it a 6. I didn't mean to do that. I probably was thinking about something else. But since it's there,
okay,
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, that means.
Because I thought it was below average, and that's below average.
Yeah.
I feel like for Rhythm and Flow, I mean, it was all over the place. To be quite honest, I felt like it was just all over the place. Like, certain songs on there, like the one you were saying with Quavo, I feel like that could have been. I feel like a lot of the songs had potential just because I did like the beats, but it's as simple as for like something with that song. It's as simple as just changing 2 or 3 words.
Right.
Like you're not making sense.
Right.
So to me, that has everything all over the place. I feel like everybody's flow was similar to somebody else.
Right.
And then even what bothered me the most was it was artists, I kept seeing their names because I don't know their sounds yet because I don't know them. But every time they was on the song, they sound different.
That's why I said it was like 2 changes.
That's why I'm like,
yeah, I know you could do the flow like Young Thug.
Right,
so
it's just
no, I know you could do the one like Gunna too, like to do it on this song. Like it'd be the same nigga.
Right.
Like it's like, huh?
Right.
That's not how you sound on the last song.
Right.
Right. Right. For rhythm and flow, I gave it a 7. I mean, I feel like the flows weren't horrible on here. It just was too similar to other artists. It just wasn't quite there though. And it just seemed very intentional for some reason. Again, and just like what you said, because I feel like some of those people were the same people, but they were sounding extremely different on different songs. So, yeah, so I gave it a 7 for that. Moving on to the last category, replay value. What'd you give it for that?
What you think I gave it?
5?
I gave it a 4. You was cool.
Okay. Not much. Didn't really go on. You know?
I like the song with Quavo. Shut up. I like the first song. Can't remember the name right now, but I do like the first song.
Shootout.
Yeah, that was a good song. I felt like that was the best song on there.
I like Virgil Discount.
I do like that song too. I'm just getting a little sick of the Virgil references at this point. Because it's old. Like, he been doing it. Not to say nothing about him, but like, it's not like... He was with Pyrex. Before that, nobody was talking about him. Like, and he was doing... But then when he did... Whatever. Anyway. But I just... I don't really see many songs. Like, I don't see me revisiting this album, to be honest. Okay. Especially when I have
the real people that you can listen to.
Yeah, like
I gave it a 4 also. And again, all I really liked on here really was Virgil Discount. Shootout was okay. Pop Off, straight trash. Woo, saying like a Young Thug knockoff. Brick on My Face was a Future knockoff. What's Going On, Afro Beats. Come on, they try and catch one. It's not working. Reliable, Hook didn't make it sense at all. It's horrible for the most part. So I gave it a 4 for replay value. Now we're gonna go ahead and add these scores up. We'll be right back with the final score. All right, we are back and we got the final score for you. Final score for 2 Chainz and T.R.U. No Face, No Case.
yes.
It's gonna be a 6. 6 out of 10. How'd you feel about this album? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to stay black.
Stay black.
Hey.
And die.
All right.
No, wait. Or is it stay
Please,
black?
no. Stay
No,
black
because the guy from Lean On Me. Oh, he said all I gotta do is stay black and die. No, he said I don't have to do shit. Stay black and die.
Okay.